Woo, a game. That was a game. That was a lot of fun. Um, they played extremely hard. They played well. They were hungry. They were hungry for a victory. We were hungry for a victory. Great atmosphere. Bill Frack game, Bill Frack challenge, and what Bill meant to our program is huge. To be able to get this win against Toledo, very big, and I'm happy for our guys and the way we just fought from start to finish, never gave up. Was able to build a lead, and Toledo was able to come back. Kanapke was really good. Marion Jackson was good. Willie Jackson was good. When you have your big three playing like that, you have always an opportunity to win the game. But we were able to come out on top.
You guys obviously lost the starter last 24 hours. What were the last 24 hours like for your program and for your team?
It was guys coming together, understanding that, a lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages, and we were able to band together and understand what it's about. And we wish Dylan all the best, and hopefully everything will be all right, and we move on.
Did it come as a surprise to you?
Yes, it's always, when you hear something, it always comes as a surprise.
And just to be clear, he chose to leave of his own volition.
Yes.
Is the door open for him to return if he would like to?
We'll see. We'll see.
How much does this, do you think this, I know you still love the team, how much do you think this kind of changes just the makeup of your team and maybe the ceiling of the season?
It changes the makeup of your team for sure. Ceiling on the season, you don't know. Every game is different. Every team is different. Every opponent is different. So it's still one game at a time for us. That doesn't change. But it's always a blow when you lose a quality player as Dylan Fryer, the points that he put up, the assists, just the type of player that he is. And, it's always tough when you lose someone like that.
How about Z and his replacement in the starting lineup on the nights before? What were your assessments of Ziegler in the starting lineup?
Say that one more time.
What were your assessments of Ziegler in the starting lineup?
Ziegler, Davin Ziegler. Okay, yes. And what was my assessment? I thought he did a great job. A freshman coming in, first big game of his career, and he starts in the Toledo Bowling Green game. I mean, what more can a kid want? And he was jacked up and ready to go, and he played well. He defended well. I told him just go in. We'll reduce the package. I told him, I don't need you to be Dylan Fry. I need you to be Davin Ziegler. And that's all I can ask of you. Please be Davin Ziegler. And we shortened our offensive package for him, so he was able to, remember the plays and what we were doing, and he played well.
Everyone on your team had at least everyone played at 5 points, and you kind of got something from everyone up and down the line. Going forward, is that what you need?
We need that every game. I wish we can get this every game. So from here on out, I hope that's the way it looks, that we can get productions from different guys, and different guys step up every night. We've had that in the past, so I'm hoping that can continue.
Matisse is kind of like a wild card. He's had that skill. Has he sort of unlocked something here the past couple of weeks?
Oh, he definitely did. I mean, this is something this is the kid I saw in high school before the injuries and everything. Was able to go inside, outside, very skilled, can pass the ball, guard multiple positions. And now he's starting to come around and do the things that I've seen him do in high school, just at another level. He's gotten bigger and stronger and just more confident in his ability, and it shows on the court.
Obviously, it was a lot of adjustment down the stretch for the bench for you guys, kind of gave you guys that lead and gave you guys that momentum. How big is it when those guys off the bench are contributing in that way, especially in the first half?
It's always big. When you can get that production and it's not everything on Justin Turner or Daquan Plowden or any of those guys, when we can get other guys chipping in, then they can kind of pick and choose their points and where they're trying to go, and that's what Justin did tonight. He picked and chose where he had to step up, and he did. He stepped up for us big, and that's just what it is. But whenever you can get that type of contribution from guys coming off the bench and your starters, and if we have 5 guys score 5 points, everybody who got in score 5 points is like, that's huge. That's huge. I didn't know that. I didn't really look at the stats or anything that way. But, it's always big. So hopefully we can get this production from here on out.
I don't know how to ask this. I know it's kind of personal, but is Dylan okay, or are you worried about him?
He should be okay. And, that's all I can really say about it.
Do you anticipate he'll be back this season?
Don't know. We'll see.
Did you like the call at the end, Coach, on Turner to give him the free throws?
Say that again.
Obviously, you liked it from your perspective, but did you think that was the right call?
I thought it was the right call. You have to give him room to land, and I thought he ran through him. And when you run through a guy, I mean, they'll call that every time. So you got to give him that room to land, and I didn't think he did that. And it was right in front of me, and it looked like that, and that was that.
It seemed like every time you guys might have control of the game, Marion Jackson had an answer. After playing against him twice in 2 weeks, what is it like being his opponent?
Very good. He's very good. It's always tough to go against a guy like that who can create those points not only for himself but for his teammates. So he did a great job of creating shots for everybody else and still for himself. We let him get off a little too much this game, last game as well. I mean, but I thought overall our guys did a really good job. A great team effort.
Got to say something about the crowd, Coach. Yeah, it was 2,000 students there today, and obviously
Full house, Toledo game, rivalry game. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the students showed up. The guys really enjoyed having them in there. I think at one point we scored and it was so loud. It was like, ooh, this is nice. We got to get this every night. And that's the thing. You know, you want to have this type of crowd, this type of atmosphere every night, but every opponent is in Toledo and everybody's always, hyped up to go against Toledo, and that's what it's about.
Just 6 turnovers tonight. How much of a, it's obviously a point of emphasis always, but how much bigger of a point of emphasis was it maybe in this game, especially in the first half? I think Justin shot 7, they won 7 out of 2 fouls to keep the ball away.
It's always. If we can get shots, that's what it's about, and not turn the ball over. We were able to get a shot at the end. We missed, but being that we didn't turn it over, Matisse was able to tip the ball in, and that was the difference, one of the differences in the game. And that's what you always want shots, quality shots, as opposed to turnovers, and especially live ball turnovers where they can go back down and score and get out in transition. Dead ball turnovers, you still get a chance to set your defense, and now they have to go against that set defense, but you still rather get shots than turnovers. So that was something that we've been good at all year long, and hopefully that will continue.
First the football team beating Toledo, now you guys sweep them. What does this year just kind of mean to the Warren community?
I mean, it's always huge when you can go out and beat Toledo in any sport that we have on campus. And, just for me, it feels good because, we haven't beat them twice in I don't know how long and haven't won in Savage in forever. And here we haven't won in 4 years or however long. And when you can win 2 of them, it's always great. But now it's on to the next game. And, we can celebrate this tonight. And now we got to get ready for Akron.